What's up, Financial Hawks? In today's video, we'll be going over the difference between big banks and credit unions, giving you guys some of my pros and cons. Now, you guys probably already know what a bank is. You know, a land alongside or sloping down to a river or a lake. Oops, I mean the other bank. A financial establishment that invests money deposited by customers, pays it out when required, makes loans in interest, and exchanges currency. So a credit union is a bit different on how it's ran. Credit unions are not for-profit organizations that pretty much exist to serve their members. Similar to banks, they can do all of the making loans, accepting deposits, etc. But you're also a part owner. So instead of being just a member of a large corporation, you actually have some control and be able to vote on things that you wouldn't be able to, like at a Chase or Bank of America. I'm also going to be leaving some more info on this too in the description box, just in case you guys want some more information. So definitely check that out too. So next up, let's go over some of the pros and cons of each, starting out with the bank. So big banks are great for people who do a lot of traveling, especially overseas. So a big thing for people travel, especially overseas, is that big banks have global power and in turn more easily accessible, since there's just more of these compared to the amount of credit unions out there. Also, banks generally have better technology, so you'll probably be able to do a lot more online or through your phone with a big bank versus a local credit union, where with a credit union you may have to either call in or even worse, go inside and talk with a teller directly. Also, the hours of operation may tend to be better too, since these are for profit and they're making money by having your money in their bank. On the negative side though, 9 times out of 10, you'll generally have higher fees and interest rates. So you may have a fee to open up a checking account. You may have a fee if you don't put X amount in a card. You may have a monthly fee to use the bank. And yeah, big banks just have some fees. So now, on the other side with credit unions, we have way less fees. I can't speak for 100% of all credit unions, but for the credit union that I'm in, Advantial, and a lot of the other ones that I've found, you don't have to pay any money each month to store your money, regardless of if you're getting a direct deposit sent into your account or not. So if you are trying to save some money and put your money in the bank, definitely check out the Advantial credit card or credit union that I just did. I will leave that in the description box as well, which breaks down how a lot of these credit unions are pretty much giving you a lot of stuff for free. But yeah, outside of just the lower fees, you're also part of the community and have some form of stake in the credit union's direction if you wanted to pursue that, versus big banks where you wouldn't have that ability. Now with lower fees and more community wholesomeness, there does come some drawbacks as well, like less branches, where depending on what type of credit union that you're in, you may have to pay slightly higher fees at an ATM to take out money versus a big bank. Also, there's less rewards, and I'm a big fan of credit card rewards and have gotten a lot of stuff with my credit rewards that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So yes, don't expect to have the biggest selection of rewards to choose from versus the big bank cards like Chase, Bank of America, etc. And again, these do have less locations, so something to think about if you do travel a lot, especially overseas. Overall, I definitely recommend starting out with a good credit union first, and once you get the hang of using a debit card and all that jazz, to then venture out to get your second banking with a larger bank, preferably a credit card starting out too. That way, you're pretty much covered with the free banking on the credit union side, but also covered from a large bank with global power and connections. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video comparing credit unions and big banks. Again, I have some more info in the description box below if you guys want to learn more. There should be 2 videos popping up right here. Go ahead and click on one of those, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.